God fucking damn it, Masaki Yuasa. You fucking did it again. How are you so good? How? Tell me. How? Why? Why is this film so good? Apart from the little bit at the end that's not that good. Not right at the end, towards the end. That's kind of boring. Apart from that bit, this film is. Which pisses me off, by the way, because this film would have been. If it wasn't for that bit. There's a bit. And okay, spoilers. This is obviously going to contain spoilers. Um, there's a bit at the end where there's a bunch of people arguing inside of the main character's head, and it's kind of boring and shit and not very good. Although it's incredibly well animated, it's not a particularly good scene. Like, they mostly just take a really long time to say something basic, which is completely antithetical to the rest of the film, where they take a really short time to go over all these, like, incredibly complex metaphors and fucking genius shit. I don't know what, like, it's weird that that's in the film, because it completely that goes against everything else that the film's about. But if it wasn't for that, this would be in my favorites list right now. In fact, it may still make it into my favorites list if I rewatch it when I'm sober, because I'm not sober. But I feel like that's how this film was intended to be watched. The first part of this film is literally alcohol. Like, it literally is alcohol in visual form, which is why I decided to drink. Because I'm always slightly drunk. But then after I started watching this film, I was like, oh, I guess this film's about alcohol then. And so I grabbed, a couple more beers. And then the film just completely changed and was about other things. Not alcohol, just completely just switched it up and just became like a musical at one point. Oh god, it's fucking genius. Best shit ever. If you haven't seen it, this is The Night is Short, Walk On Girl, or Yoru wa Mimijikashi Arukeo Otome. I wanted to use something that's a play on the title of the film for this video, but I forgot that fucking that cunt, that bastard Digibro, who seems to have done everything that I want to do in my life already, beat me to it once more. He already did a drunken talk about this film like I'm doing right now. God, that was such a good fucking film. Oh, this was a terrible idea. I have to get drunk tomorrow as well. I'm meeting a friend and drinking. Oh god. I was feeling not so great before I watched this. This was the perfect fucking, there's two types of romance. There's two types of romance stories in this world. There's romance stories that you can watch when you feel lonely and they make you feel more lonely. For example, Karekano. And there's romance stories that you can watch when you feel lonely and they make you feel secure about yourself. Like you're not alone. That other people have felt this and it gets better. And this is one of the second ones. And I knew there was some romance, but I didn't really know what the plot of this film was at all before I went in. All I knew was it's the same characters, sort of, a little bit, as Tatami Galaxy, which is a great anime. And it's Masaki Yuasa, and I knew there was something to do with alcohol in it because I saw like a bit of the trailer a while ago, or I saw Digibro's review of it, but he only talks about like the first half of the film or the first third, really. So, yeah, this was a perfect film. I was feeling that feel when no GF pretty hard, pretty solid, hitting me right here, right up in my face, and this film just corrected me, like, you know, this guy, he also has that feel when no GF, and you know what he does? He goes out and he gets a QT 3.14. He does it. And the way he does it, it's by stalking her. It's by stalking her. So, I can do that. I feel like I have a chance in life. Look at this. Why do animes bother to make their character designs so complex when you can simplify the colors and then just have way better animation? Like, this is obviously all of Masaki Yuasa's stuff. He simplifies his character designs, right, in order to get better animation. And the films are just like, everything he makes is good. So why doesn't everyone just do that? I mean, Western cartoons do it. Western cartoons have much simpler character designs than anime, but anime is completely unwilling to sacrifice their weird fucking complex character designs that don't even look good half the time. Case in point. Like, like, I mean, the character designs might look good, but if they don't look good in motion, they don't look good, full stop. Like, they might look good as images. Case in point, fucking Amagi Bullion Park. Way overcomplicated character designs than what they could actually pull off well. Despite that, that's just, oh my god, that show. I'm going on a tangent. But that's just, I have to make a whole other video about Amagi Bullion Park. I have opinions about that show. But yeah, the night is short, but never stop. Hey, the night is a metaphor for life. Don't know if you noticed that. It's pretty obvious metaphor, but yeah, the night is short. Life is short, so just keep on loving, keep on fighting, and hold on, hold on.